Hey friends, welcome back. So day 2 and 3 in Puerto Rico. As you can see, I am in Old San Juan this day, and it was December 16th, so the day after our birthday. So some of this video is going to be a voiceover because of the music. There was actually a festival going on and they were performing. It was so nice. Like, I love the music. I just wanted to hop right in and participate with them. There's LT. We were just walking and checking out Old San Juan, and this was good weather right here. It rained our entire trip. It actually started raining after this, so we were lucky to be able to enjoy some of this and walk around. Like I said, it was a festival. You can see some of the people dancing right there, and then they had little stands where people were selling things. I didn't film actually over there. We were just actually walking and deciding what we were going to eat, so it was a lot of fun. And then we ended up catching an Uber to the mall. We didn't really like the food there, so we went to Pinones, which Luz, my nail tech, referred me to come over here, and this is the place where we decided to eat at. And let me tell you, it was absolutely hands down a 15 out of a 10. The food was amazing. Elle had some red snapper. He said it was amazing. I had some chicken, and there's all of my mango mojitos. Okay, absolutely love mango mojitos. If you didn't know, I can't even tell you how many of them I drink, but they make the best mango mojitos ever. The only other place I've had mango mojitos that are really good was Aruba. And then Elle said, oh, let's go to the Hookah Bar. Really, I don't know if he said that or if it was me, but he knew how much I wanted to go there. So after we ate, we went over here, and I think this was about 6 mango mojitos in. And of course, Elle is a good trooper. He's like, you can smoke hookah. He doesn't smoke. If you don't know, hookah is just flavored tobacco. It's not illegal or anything. And he just basically watched me, and he had his Hennessy or Cavassier. I'm not sure. I think they ran out of Cavassier, and then he had Hennessy. And the good thing about it is that the beach was absolutely right behind us, and we ended up walking over there before it got dark and starting to rain, which you're going to see that. But again, this is Pinones, so this was right across the way from the restaurant where we were. And as you can see, your girl was just really enjoying her birthday. Okay, turning 45 and losing my dad, I just had to get away. And of course, me and LT having the same birthday, we were just enjoying ourselves. The beach was absolutely beautiful, even though it was bad weather. So again, this is me at the Hookah Bar, and that was the restaurant where we ate at. Carmen, that's the name of it. I want to go back to Puerto Rico just to go back over here. It was absolutely amazing. We ended up leaving here. It started raining. We went home, took a nap, or I should say back to our Airbnb, and then boom, came to La Placita. And I'm sure everybody knows what that is, but it's basically where a lot of bars are. Lots of bars, lots of dancing. It was just a lot of fun. They ended up starting to shoot over there, but I'll get to that in a second. But we were safe, obviously. But I always look for the crowds that have the most people dancing, because I know that's where I'm gonna have the most fun. Of course, when we got there, we had to get a drink, and they were playing all my favorite songs. If y'all don't know, my best friend's Colombian, so I love listening to Latin music and just dancing. Of course, Elle's always watching his surroundings, so he basically just lets me be me. I'm the wild child, and he's the calm one, so that's how we keep the balance. So we're just drinking. They didn't have mojitos there, so I was just having my pineapple and vodka. And again, as you can see, I mean, it was just a lot of fun. Look at this. Does anybody look like they're not having fun? And even when it was raining over here, everybody still was dancing. You can just tell La Placita is just a really fun place to go. So if you have not been, that is where you go at night to go hang out. And again, we were staying in Old San Juan in our Airbnb at the condo. and it really was not far. And then right after Elle was getting this little bracelet put on, there were gunshots, and boom, we did run, and here's what happened. We were safe from the gunfire. It was 2 shots, and we got the fuck up out of there. But it's crazy because we heard it and nobody like really ran, but we ran. But some other people ran. It was crazy because it was a whole bunch of cops, but it was all fine. Like, as soon as we heard it, we walked back, and then we called an Uber, and we're safe. And then we got back to our Airbnb, and we walked to the store because your girl needed a soda. And my drunk man walked me there. He lit. Otra. No. Otra. One thing about me, I'm going to sleep with this bonnet on. I got him another cup of Henny before we left La Placita, and then we walked to the store when we got back to our Airbnb because I forgot to tell the Uber driver to go by the gas station because I need a soda because I be waking up thirsty. But he is hot in a Georgia pine. But earlier, oh my gosh, I couldn't even see straight. I don't even know how many mojitos I had. Good morning from Puerto Rico. Look, there go the motherfucking rain again. You know what, Puerto Rico? I'm about sick of this shit. It's okay. It's okay. A little bit of rain never hurt nobody. Being on the 18th floor, you can see everything. Hell, look, you think that we don't have binoculars, but if you think that somebody could see in here, I damn sure can't see over there. You thought somebody was gonna see my tatas. It's just tatas. Everybody got them. Horrible blogger. Horrible. We were so drunk yesterday, and now we're at Longhorns. I'm not really hungry. I didn't get drunk last night, but I was drunk during the day. Oh my god, I was drunk, but not throw up drunk. So we're eating at Longhorns, and we're sharing because, like I said, I'm not starving. But I did film. I should have filmed when we left our Airbnb. So cute. I liked it. I'm definitely coming back to Puerto Rico. We got rained out a lot and didn't get to do a lot of things that we wanted to do. But we definitely made the best of the trip. And we had a good birthday. Now we're gonna eat. Big boy gotta eat. Big boy gotta feed that tummy. But they're already drinking. We got a problem. Pour that shit in there. I said, talk about priorities. We're over here filling up our cup before we get to the airport. And we're shopping for souvenirs now because that's just who we are. We do shit last minute. You know what? I really would like it if you would be a little bit more kinder to me and stop blaming things on me, because you could have got souvenirs yesterday too when you were being mean to me. Open it.
Oh, that ain't me.
Oh, look, we came to the right spot. It's like a cheap store. Look at the Walmart and whoa, shit, in Puerto Rico. It's like going to the airport. We're going upstairs. Oh my gosh. Babe, I feel like I'm going to the airport. There's a lot going on over here, like a lot. You got the bakery and stuff over here. I'm in a deli, and the dog food and the grocery stuff. And I guess upstairs is like the, well, obviously the toys and the clothes and stuff. Oh, you can even bring carts on here? That is... I like this. I'm loving Puerto Rico. I've never seen this before. Tell me you're a tourist without telling me you're a tourist.
Sean from Chicago, actually visiting Puerto Rico.
We were in Chicago last month.
Really?
Yes. We went to Chicago last month, but I was really, really sick when I was there.
Yeah, okay.
But Ava had a basketball game, so we met her in Chicago, and it was Rain's 5th birthday.
Oh,
so that's crazy.
That is.
When we went to Atlanta, we seen people that were on vacation in Atlanta, and they seen me. It's always when I'm on a trip. But it was nice to meet you in Puerto Rico.
Yes, oh my God. Caught the side view and caught the voice. I'm like, that kind of, this gonna sound really crazy.
Yeah.
But they got a cute photo. Yeah, thank you so much, Tony.
You're welcome.
Wow, and it's not like it's gonna pour like the other day.
Yeah.
You know, I can't see sun or nothing around.
Adios, Puerto Rico. Sadly, it's time to go home. Sadly. Think I'm not finna bust. I need some sample. Think I wouldn't get my coquito sample. Babe, go get in line and go get a coquito sample. I know you don't. I want you to get it and give it to me. If it was white Hennessy or Cavassier, you'd want me to do it. Now go over there. I'm drinking till we take off, baby. I'm still on vacation. Yo, babe, love you. Come on, babe, love me. Thank you, baby. I love you. You're so sweet. Now, come on. I'll buy you a drink. This ain't coffee shit. Boy, this is some good old coquito. See, you're not a true Hispanic. Huh?
And back home, we call it buck.
What is that?
Where they take the fruit.
And put it in. That's like sangria, ain't it?
No.
Our terminal is this way. So it works out perfect. Ava's flight delayed is going to be the same. So I planned Ava's ticket to arrive close to the time that we were. But she was supposed to arrive at 5:30, and we were supposed to arrive at 6. We got delayed. She has 2 connections. Yeah, I've seen that a lot too. She had 2 connections, and she had to fly from South Dakota to Chicago, and from Chicago to Charlotte, and from Charlotte to Orlando. I know, a lot, but it is the way it is. And I timed it to where we get there, so Isaac would only have to make 1 airport run. B, like boy. And her flight from Chicago to Charlotte is delayed, and she's like, Mommy, what do I do? And I'm like, baby, let me figure it out. Yeah, let's go in here. And then they rebooked her, so she has a flight that leaves an hour later that lands at the exact same time that we do. Look at God. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Now we're spending more money. I think I've spent more money on Uber. Puerto Rico was not as expensive as I thought. And I'm still finna spend some more. Leave it to us. We're going to go drink. Our flight's like 45 minutes delayed. Now he got food and looking at more food.
Everything like got chili sauce.
Baby, you got food in your hand.
Oh, that's all right.
My big boy like to eat. My big boy like to eat. He like to eat. I keep him well fed. And we finna drink. Okay, so after that, I must have stopped filming. Don't think that we're like major alcoholics. So here's where all the vodka came in, guys. So I had small ones that I showed y'all in vlog number 1, and we never finished those. And then while we were there, he bought a big bottle of Tito's, so we still had to drink the rest of that. So when we were at Longhorns, I had got like a strawberry lemonade or raspberry lemonade, and I had got one to go, and I put it in my cup, my black cup, because I always take my black cup. and it already had ice, so we poured the rest of that vodka in there. And then I was like, oh, we still have these other little small ones, so we poured the small ones in there also when we were going souvenir shopping. And then so we were sharing. It wasn't like a lot of vodka. And then so of course when we got to the airport, we ended up being like a total of 2 hours delayed. So we ended up at Margaritaville and we ate over there and we were drinking. Needless to say, then when we got on the plane, we were drinking some more because we had a whole issue at the gate, and I was so upset. That's another story for another day. I had a very small purse, like a crossbody, like if you've seen it in the video. It's a little Michael Kors, and they were wanting to charge me $99 from that. And I was like, oh, well, let me just put it in my boyfriend's bag. And the guy was like, no, he has to go. He has to get on the plane now. And they didn't want to let me put it in LT's bag. And that really made me mad because it was a money thing after that, because it would have easily fit in his bag. So I had to pay $99 from that. And like, it's all about, I'm a principal person and I wasn't trying to get over. I could have easily put my hoodie on top of my purse and you wouldn't have even seen it, but it was a little crossbody and they could have just let me put it in LT's bag. But of course, money hungry people. And I was so upset. And like, he was like, I was so mad. And the guy was like just basically being an ass, and he was just trying to tell me like, you're going to like, I was trying to put it in my bag. He's like, it's not going to fit in there, so it's $99. I was like, well, let me just put it in my boyfriend's bag. And he's like, no, he has to get on the plane. And then he's like, we're closing the gates right now. Like, he made an announcement. He's like, once we close the gates, we're not opening them. So he was basically like telling LT to get the gate, but he wasn't leaving me. And then so I was just like, I gave him my card, and I didn't care about the money. It's the principle. Like, don't try to charge me for something when I could have put it in my boyfriend's bag. And then so the crazy thing about it, he followed me all the way to the plane, the person that worked at Spirit, the gate guy, and told the flight attendant to kick me off the plane. What he didn't know was when we got out of our Uber, when we were getting to the airport, we were right next to the flight attendants for our flight. And they had just got there, and I just made a joke, and I was like, you guys look like you're going to Orlando. And they were like, what made you say that? Well, they were. And I was walking in with all three of them. We were talking for like the 20 minutes, like walking in and getting in, going to the right lines and stuff. And we were just laughing, talking. And so what he didn't know is that I had already met them, and they knew that I was like the nice person that I am, because of course I'm not a mean person to anybody ever. And so when we got on the plane, I was so mad when we went to go sit down. I was in a situation to where I couldn't say what I wanted to say, but I feel like I was being taken like advantage of. Somebody was trying to use their job to charge people, like get over it, and then like to try to just use that authority that you have to like try to get me kicked off the plane. And so when I got on the plane, I was sitting down. I was so mad. I started crying, and I was like, it's gonna be okay. Just like call the airline and just report it. And I was like, but that's not the point. I was like him antagonizing me and following me. And then so I ended up like going to the back to go to the bathroom, and the lady that had already met me, she was like, oh my God, what's wrong? And I started telling her, and then she was like, I'm so sorry, that is so wrong. And then she ended up coming to where we were sitting, and she was like, can I get you anything? And I'm like, no, I'm okay. And she's like, are you sure? You can have anything, it's on me. Like I said no like 3 times, and she was like, how about a drink? It'll make you feel well. So I was like, okay. So we got a wine. We each got a wine. And they were really nice, and the lady gave me her number, and it was just really nice. She was really nice. And so when I was getting off the plane, once we landed in Orlando, I asked the other flight attendant, what did that guy say to her? And that's when she told me. She was like, girl, he was trying to get me to kick you off the plane. And I told him, I'm not kicking anybody off of a plane that didn't do anything to me. Like, we had already met you and talked to you and everything, so I knew like just based off of talking to you, like you weren't causing any problems. And so I told her what happened. She was like, yeah, that was just like my purse. It was like a crossbody, like the size of my hand. That's what they charged me for. So anyways, I was so mad. But anyways, I wrote my letters, and I will complain. But other than that, Puerto Rico was a lot of fun. We stayed in San Juan. I think somebody asked me that in the comments on my other video, and I don't think I fully filmed a video of the Airbnb. I didn't get around to it. It's very hard to film and have fun and like try to like not be on your phone the whole time. But I did try to vlog as much as I could. But overall, it was a 10 out of 10, even with the rain. So I definitely want to go back to Puerto Rico. But anyways, that was this vlog, and it's always nice when I run into one of you guys, so don't ever feel like you can't say hi. So yeah, so thank y'all so much for watching. I love you to the moon back, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.